Hey Trevor, it's Brandon with Project. Hey, I'm well. Hey, I thought I responded to your text message earlier. I wrote out a text and I apparently didn't hit send, so I apologize. We will be there on Thursday to get that changed out. It'll only take us a couple hours. I just wanted to make sure that Thursday was good for you. Yeah, from what I know, yes, we're going to be there first thing, get it taken care of. If that changes, I'll let you know. But the plan is, as of right now, we'll just be there first thing. Like I said, it'll only take us a couple hours. So, yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. No problem. You're welcome. Bye. All right, so we are going to play Silverleaf Club today at the Tips Tour on Simulator Golf Tour on GSPro, and we are going to see if we can't shoot a pretty low number here. I haven't looked at the leaderboard to see what I have to shoot to be able to get close or even get in the top 10, but let's see if we can't just put together a good round. I'm sitting at a +2 as a combo handicap, and I'm trying to get that closer to a +5. That's my goal as of right now, so that's what we're going to be trying for. And if we can put together a couple of good rounds, that'll get us pretty close to there. As you see on the screen, you've got all of our settings for the day. So we've got 7,350 yards just about. It's going to play at around 1,800, just over 1,700 feet of elevation, and 10 stimp with hard green and fairway. Breezy winds. I have not played this course yet, so this is going to be all new to me. So it'll be fun being able to break out this course and see what we can put together. All right, so let's see what we got. Looks like we got a good little driving range over here. Looks like it's a pretty beautiful desert course, actually. Do a little quick flyover so we can see it. So we've got some sand over to the right, little desert area. It looks like it'd be pretty simple if we miss right, which shouldn't hurt us any. So I'll go ahead and try to cut this little corner even though we got some wind in our face. See if I can't hit good drive to go ahead and get us started off here. And I shut that club face down a little bit quick, but we should be all right. That should kind of sit right there. So, for some reason, I'm getting my driver a little bit quick there at the impact. I've got to flip in my hands a little bit. I got to get my hands and hold the angle a hair. So we've got, looks like 137 playing uphill 7 yards, so it's going to play about 145. Oops. That heat back going there. Coming out of the rough, so we definitely want to try to get it around 145 if we can. And got uphill and to the right. Definitely going to have to hit this pretty far behind the hole and see if we can't get it behind the hole. Just go ahead and have a putt at it. And I pulled it. Push it, Win. Push it. Go right. All right. We got lucky in losing my my attack angle there at the bottom. I'm getting a little shallow when I'm coming through the ball. All right, so we got about a 26-foot putt. Take the 8 inches downhill. It's going to make it about 34 feet. It's going to break a little more than normal since it's going downhill, so we got to get it started pretty far left here. I pulled it a little bit and I killed it. Wow. That was not quite the putt I wanted to hit to start my round for a birdie. Now we got to make par here. So I'm going to play about 15 feet. Just got to get it going at the hole. Alright, same par. So got that first putt, I must have just kind of killed it on accident, and definitely wasn't intended to do that. So I've hit my last drive, last few on the range. I hit them a little bit left, so I've got to make sure I get I'm holding my angle through the impact here. Kind of getting the club flipped a little bit early, which is getting me to turn my hands over. So got to make sure I stay in it and hold the angle here, and make sure I hit this one good, because this is going to play pretty long uphill and into the wind like this. So. That was not quite the ball I wanted to hit. I got a little quick with that and hit it off top of the club face. So we need to hit some better drives. That's what we need to do. And it looks like we got 5-mile-per-hour winds in our face. It's uphill the whole way. Gonna play 190. So probably try to get a little smooth 7-iron there. See if we can't. Put one up on the green and go ahead and try to make a putt for a birdie, or at least have a putted birdie on it, and make sure we hold this angle again better than we did that last pitch and wedge. Turn over. Got it a hair to the right, but it should be okay. That sits. Wow. I keep forgetting I'm playing on hard greens. Man. Probably should have hit an 8-iron there. 8-iron would have been the club on hard greens, because that's going to roll out pretty far. Alright, so now we got to hit a little wedge, get it going on the green, and try to get it in the gimme circle. Pretty sure we have 5-foot gimme circles here, so on the tip store if I'm not mistaken, but either way, got to get the ball rolling forward and see if we can't make a chip here. Broke a little more than I thought it would, but we'll take it for par. Go ahead and get away with that one. After hitting a good iron shot and it just rolling out because the greens are hard. So, all right, got another drive directly into the wind. Got to hit a much better drive on this one, that's for sure, especially on par 5. We got to give ourselves an eagle chance here. I think a lot of what I'm doing on my drives, I'm getting on my front foot a little quick, which is causing me to get that club face shut. So I got to make sure I hang my shoulder tilt back, get my weight forward, but my shoulder tilt back, so that way I can hold that angle. See if we can't do it right here. That's a little better, but I just hit it off the toe a little bit. Hopefully we get lucky and it stays out of that sand. All right, we got lucky. That's a little better. Got much higher ball height there. And it's going to play 250 here, but we've at least got some sort of a chance at getting this ball up there if we hit a good 2-iron right here. Looks like it's going to play 250 out of the rough. Just got to get this ball started high and see if we can't hit a little draw here. Hitting that little bitty break right there, see if we can't get lucky. Hit that one pretty good. Ah. All right, maybe I didn't hit it quite as good as I thought I did. Might have caught a hair chunky. Now that's going to be interesting to see how that comes out of there. Got about a 60-yard shot here into the wind. I've got this lip of the bunker, which I'm afraid is going to probably catch the ball as soon as I make contact, so we've got to hope it doesn't. But we've just got to try to get this ball up in the air quick and up on the green, and hopefully it just sits soft. Probably need to hit it at about 70 yards, I would assume, maybe 65, especially into that wind. Got up and over it. See if I can get some spin on it. There we go. About a 30-foot putt, a little longer than 30 feet. Not too bad. Could have been better, but we'll take it. Ball went a little further than I thought it would, to be honest. So we've got about 35 feet after you consider the uphill, and it's going to break to the left. I don't know if it's going to break that hard left or not, but I'm going to go ahead and stick it out. Looks like the back half of the putt's breaking pretty hard once it gets past that middle. It's going left, straight, and then left. So let's see if we can't put a good putt on it and get lucky. Didn't quite give it the speed to get there. It may have broken back to the hole, but either way, we get away with a par after ended up in the bunker. So we've got 380-yard hole here, 370-yard hole playing into the wind, downhill a little bit. Just got to hit a good drive right here and make sure it's in play. And hopefully we can get this hole started. With this short of a hole, we hopefully should be able to get a good birdie look as long as we get this ball in play and into the right part of the fairway here. Keep shutting that club face down, and it's I don't know if I've got to open up that weight on the back of it and get it going away from the toe, get it more to the heel, or what. For some reason, I am just getting everything All right, so we got a 103-yard shot into the wind here. Probably need to try to hit this. I got a 103-yard shot here into 9-10 mile per hour wind out of the rough. Normally I'd hit a sand wedge here and try to dead hand it and let it roll out, but I'm probably going to try to hit a 52 and see if I can't hold this into the wind and let it kind of sit pretty soft. Just because with hard greens like that, I know it's going to spin, this club will, and hopefully this will kind of hang on if I just hit this nice and smooth. So, and I hit it a little far. Hopefully that wind pushes it down. Spin. Sit and spin. Damn. Hit it about 5 yards further than I really wanted to. I hit that about 5 yards further than I really wanted to right there, and hit that about 5 yards further than I really wanted to right there, and as you can see, the result's a little bit long. If I hit that 110 rather than 114, that ball's going to sit nice and soft and spin back a hair, and everything was kind of pulling from back to front, so that would have helped the ball spin a little bit, but it's all right. We'll just have to get up and down and save par here. I'm going to try to aim a little bit left, see if I can't get it started left of the hole and just let it trickle right to it. Unfortunately, on a thin lie like that, since I don't have a little rough pad to be able to hit from, makes it a little difficult sometimes when you're trying to get the ball up quick to hit off a thin lie. Caught it right behind the ball and just kind of skipped out of there. So I was 2 inches away from getting a gimme. Now we just got to make a little tester for par. Hole's playing about 256, uphill a little bit, also with some wind. So it's probably going to play pretty true right around that 255 number. I'm going to try and see if I can't get this to land somewhere around that 240 number. And hopefully it kind of runs out a little bit. I'm going to hit this 2-iron and see if I can't put a good smooth stroke on it and get it to chase after the hole here. I hit that really bad. Sit. Sit. So it looks like I'm sitting right behind a little cactus, which I'm afraid of. I'd say this ball is probably going to bounce backwards if I'm unlucky. So I've just got to try to get lucky after putting a terrible swing on a 2-iron there. And hopefully I can stick this 60-degree pretty close to be able to try to make par. That was just a awful decision not thinking that through at all. So unfortunately on that shot from where the cactus was, I didn't think about the fact that it was deep rough and didn't factor that in, so that was my mistake. Hit it too short, left in the bunker. Luckily got up and down for bogey, so now we just got to put a good stroke on this ball here, get it in play, and try to give ourselves a chance to get that stroke back. The best ball I've hit today. Unfortunately, it went into the rough because I wasn't expecting after some of the drives I've hit. So after a couple of the drives I hit, I aimed it at that point right there thinking that I was going to pull it, and I didn't. And I also hit that one really solid, hit it straight, and as you can see, the distance was 321, which is into the wind. That's pretty good. Carried it 295 into the wind, which I'll take. Just a little unfortunate that I had it aimed there to the right and didn't get it in the fairway. But now we just got to hit a good little 56 degree. Hopefully we can spin this back at the hole from about 100 yards and try to give ourselves a good chance at making a birdie here. spin. That was a misjudgment on my part. I keep forgetting that the greens are hard. I also hit it a little thin, which didn't get quite the spin I normally put on it with the 56 degree. I was about 2,000 RPM short, so it didn't give me the chance to really be able to spin that. Plus, you take 77% out of deep rough, and I didn't really factor that in there, so I kind of just had a little brain fart. Got to make a putt here for birdie, and hopefully we can get lucky. So we've got a 221 yard par 3 into the wind. They've got some pretty good par 3s at this course. Hitting a 5-iron. See if we can't hit a good shot while the wind is low and try to run one up there with this soft green. I usually hit this about 215 yards. Unfortunately, I pulled that one just a little bit, had the club face a little shut at impact, and didn't quite hold my attack angle there, so it got a little away from me and got a little left, but that's not anything we can't get up and down from, so now we got to just make a little par here and hope to get lucky. All right, so got a little 15-footer, probably gonna play closer to around 12 feet, and it's a little tester here. It's probably gonna break a little more since it's downhill, but gotta get All right, got a 15-footer down the hill. Probably play about downhill 3 feet, so change it to about 12 feet on here. It's going to break a little more than you would assume just because it's downhill, so got to put a good stroke on it, and hope to make a little par putt here. Never a doubt. .300 to the fairway out there where I'm trying to hit it to. Got a little wind right to left. Pretty good little par 5 here, double fairway. So hopefully we can get this in play so that way we can try to get it to the green in 2 and hopefully have a chance at eagle. If I hit a drive like I did in the last hole, we'll be fine. Oh. Started at just a hair right of our target there and stayed right, and fortunately it put us in the sand over here in the desert. Like it's considered deep rough, but got a 215-yard shot. See if we can't get this ball up pretty quick with a 5-iron. See if we can't get it on the green and try to have a good little punted eagle here. Got to hold that angle unlike we did the last time. Turn over. Oh. All right, with hard greens, we've got to try to get this ball up and back down on the green. We're hitting from the rough, which we're going to lose spin. We are hitting with downwind, also a downhill lie. Everything is going against us on this hole. We've definitely got to hit a really good high shot to try to get this anywhere close. Looks like I got a little unlucky on that last shot. I think I may have hit something coming out of the sand, whether it was a leaf or whatever. Maybe it was the rough, but it said it took off 75% of speed. I just don't think that's going to take off 50 yards, but maybe it did. I hit that with a pretty high launch angle for it to take off 50 yards. I'd be kind of surprised. Sit. Carried that a little too far there. $29 downhill a couple inches, so it's probably gonna play around 27 feet. A little swinger left to right, probably gonna break a little more just because it's downhill. So we'll see if we can't get this online and get lucky. Get out of here with a birdie and get that stroke we lost earlier back. Gotta start it online if we have the distance. Left it short. Felt like off the club it was going to be a little short. Oh well. All right, so we've got a 307-yard holes playing downhill 10, trying to get it to the front of the green. I'm going to go ahead and hit 3-wood instead of driver. We got a little helping wind that's going right to left, so see if we can't hit this good, get it on target, and hopefully we can get it on the green. Fortunately, I just got the club face turned down a little bit. Which has kind of been my getting that club face closed through impact has been a thing I've been struggling with my long woods these last couple days or so. So hopefully we can get this close, go ahead and make birdie and get out of here on what seems to be a pretty simple par 4. one stings a lot. That one was a really easy birdieable hole. Could have easily made eagle there, and I just hit a really bad drive. Didn't quite get the second shot as far as I wanted to, and it came back off the green. Got up and down, made par, which is fine, but still you lose a stroke on there, probably to the field, especially in a tournament with some of the talent that's going to be in this tournament. So definitely got to try to play a good hole here to see if I can't get that back. Hit that one much better, held that angle through impact, which kept that club face square a lot longer through the impact zone. So instead of flipping my club at it, I actually held the angle. Need to do the same thing on this approach shot here to see if I can't get one close. I am, for some reason, hit a really good shot there, just had it a little to the right of target, and where I pushed it, the wind kind of held it out and never had a chance to get back. So now we just got to make a good chip, go ahead and try to get away with a par. Hit that one too far. Man. Roughly 19 feet, gonna play closer to about 15 feet, and just got to get it started on line. Hopefully we can make a good little par here. Oh, tell you what, I thought that was in. I thought going down that hill, that ball was never going to stop. I thought it was going to drop right in the hole dead center, and it stopped about a roll short. So not really much you can do there. Got to try to get that stroke back now. Sit. 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 I hit that one really good. I just had a little bit of a pull on it, and I'm finally holding the angle a little bit. Just got through that one really good, and had the club face a hair closed at impact. So not much you can do there. Had good ball speed, had good spin. Everything was pretty good. But got to hit a good iron shot from here. Hitting a 52 and trying to take a little bit off of it since I'm coming out of the sand. I know it's not going to spin, so I'm trying to land it right around that 105 range and see if I can't just one hop stop it. I carried 109, it was a good number. .430-yard hole. We got an opportunity to bomb this pretty far down there with this wind. Plus it's downhill a little bit. So see if we can't carry this bunker on that left side and get it rolling down the hill and try to get a really good close approach shot. See if we can't get another easy birdie like last hole. It's about the best I can hit it. It's about the best drive I've hit all day. Ended up going 375 down that hill in the fairway, which, like I said, you got a 427-yard hole. If you have under 50 yards in, it's about all you can ask for, especially from the fairway. So let's see if we can't flop a little lob wedge up there on the green. I've got my mark at my carry number at about 38, so that's kind of where I'm hoping to land it. Maybe a hair shorter than that since the greens are firm. So let's see if we can't get this up in the air and try to get this sitting next to the hole here. One thing we can't do though is leave it short, so let's hope we hit a good shot. Caught it a little far. Hopefully it sits pretty quick. All right, we're in good shape. That was kind of an anti-short swing there. That was an anti-short swing. I just didn't want to leave it below the hole there and leave myself a huge uphill putt. So about 25 feet here, no up or downhill. Pretty solid putt to be able to make. Got to make this one right here, get this stroke back. Pushed it. Hopefully get lucky. Nope. It was right all the way.